What's going on, guys? I recently heard two truck drivers arguing in the truck stop here where I'm at. And I wanted to give some advice to new drivers on the subject. The subject is per diem, to get it or to not get it. I will tell you what per diem is. Per diem is a certain amount of money that the government gives you because you live on the road. That they don't give it to you, but they give you a certain amount of money that they don't tax because you do have to spend money to live on the road. That is what per diem is. There's different ways companies offer it, but typically for you new guys, you're going to work with a mega carrier for a little while, and the way they offer it, at least I know Werner and Swift and Prime offer it this way, is they'll give you a certain amount of money per mile. They'll say just ballpark. I don't know for sure what they're going to give you, but say $35 or 35 cents per mile. I'm sorry. So 35 cents per mile, and they'll tell you 15 cents per mile per diem. What that is that 15 cents per mile is not taxed. That money is they'll separate the two. So if you drove 1,000 miles, 35 cents a mile is $350 total, but they're only going to tax you on 200 because 15 cents per mile they're not going to tax you on. So so it lowers your taxes, but because you do this, you do get a little bit less back at the end of the year when you file your tax returns. Not much. I noticed the difference between my tax returns were about $900 or so. So it's not a whole lot less, but it is less. So that's something to think about. That's how most companies offer it. Don't listen to these old truck drivers. All these old bitter guys will sit there and go on here and tell you how it's a huge scam, that it's the way for the company to make money. No, it's not. It actually costs the company a little bit more because they have to put your stuff through the whatever system they use for payroll, which takes a little bit more time to calculate the days you were on the road or however, and to calculate your per diem that you get. So it is a service that a lot of companies offer. They don't have to offer it, but most of the companies do if they offer you over the road. It's just something to think about. If it really depends on you. If it's something you want to do or not, because some guys really don't want to do it. They'd rather just get all the money taxed out of them, and then because they think they're going to get it all back at the end of the year. You don't. Like I said, my checks when I was over the road, $1,200 a week. When I claim per diem, I take home probably $950 of it. So $250 in taxes, $200 in taxes maybe comes out to like 15% of your check was taxed. Versus when I was local, my checks were $2,500 every other week, average, and of that, about $500 of it was taxes. So that's a lot of money. I mean, to me, $500-$600. I mean, my checks were $2,500. I take home after health insurance and taxes $17. So that is what, $800 between taxes and health insurance. It's expensive. So when you're local, you can't get per diem because you're not spending any money to live on the road. So some guys manage to do it somehow. I don't think it's legal, but I don't know. There is, like I said, it really, it's up to you, but you'll hear truck drivers argue about how it's good, how it's not. I know what it is because I have a friend of mine who's an accountant that specializes in truck driving, and per diem is a way to save you some money. It is a way to make sure you don't get all of your money taxed, which if you ask me, I'd rather have my money come to me and to go towards my family than to go to Pakistan or someone abusing the welfare system or wherever. So that's me personally. I just would rather take more of my money home every week and just get a little bit less back at the end of the year. Again, though, it's up to you. So just keep that in mind, you new guys. You're new into the industry. You're thinking about getting into the industry, and you're wondering what that is. That's what it is. So good luck. I hope you make the right choice. God bless. Talk to you later.